Let me tell you, I've seen people look back and say, if only I've sold my condo at the right time. Don't let that be you. Today, we're going to avoid those missed opportunities.
So the big question is this: how busy professionals and homeowners like us make six-figure profits from the property we own safely? By doing it with research, data, and numbers. How do we buy in a way without complications and half-guessing, regardless of the market conditions, and still remain profitable? That is the question. Here, I will share with you exactly what we do and how we do it. My name is Edmund Tan, and welcome to Singapore Real Estate Insider.
Hey everyone, Coach Edmund Tan here from Singapore Real Estate Insider. Today, we're going to tackle a topic crucial for any Singaporean condo investors: the timing of your sale. Let's face it, selling a condo is a big financial decision, and getting the right timing can significantly impact your profits. So there are two paths: new sale to subsale or new sale to resale. So alright, now there are two main approaches you can take when it comes to selling your condo. The first, new sale to subsale. This means finding a buyer for your investment on paper before it's even completed and receives its TOP. The second is new sale to resale. This is the more traditional approach where you wait to showcase the actual condo to potential buyers after it's finished and receives its TOP. So watch on, as later I will share with you what option I personally went for in my own property and why I decided on this approach even though it looks bad from a data and numbers perspective. What about you? What will be your preference for maximum potential? Comment A for before TOP and B for after TOP below. Not every condo thrives with new sale to subsale. However, for those who prioritize minimizing risk, this approach can be very attractive. Now let's take a look at the data and see how this approach can minimize potential losses. Now let's dive into some examples to see how condo prices have moved before and after TOP by looking at two projects: Botanic at Bartley and Seaside Residences. Botanic at Bartley. This project showed a consistent upward trend in average price per square foot, with the most significant growth occurring after the TOP date. However, like many properties, it faced a slowdown in price growth due to COVID-19 pandemic, especially between 2020 and 2022. So for Seaside Residences, similarly, this project experienced an overall upward trend with stronger growth observed during post-completion. The pandemic also caused a temporary setback in price growth, but the overall remained very positive. These examples demonstrate that while price growth slowed during the pandemic, both projects maintained an upward trend post-TOP. This indicates that waiting after the TOP can potentially lead to higher returns, but it also comes with the risk of market fluctuations. Imagine you buy a condo off-plan before it's built. The property value is based on future projections. There's always a chance that the market could take a downturn between your purchase and the condo's completion. If you sell before TOP, you locked in the purchase price, limiting your potential loss in a downturn scenario. This is especially attractive for first-time investors or those with a lower risk tolerance. We mentioned the potential downsides of missing out on market gains with new sale to subsale. Now let's visualize that concept with real data and see how it might impact your decision. Imagine you purchase a condo in a hot development in 2020, just before the pandemic. By 2022, with rising interest rates and a potential economic slowdown, the overall market might have cooled down. If you have opted for new sale to subsale in 2020, you would have locked in the pre-pandemic purchase price, potentially minimizing any losses. Let's break down the profitability of new sale to subsale versus new sale to resale. On average, the difference in gain between selling before and after isn't much significant. Those selling before TOP might yield a slightly lower gain, about maybe 15,000. The annualized capital gain is higher by 0.5%, suggesting higher returns per year compared to selling after TOP. Let's take a look at new sale to subsale. Slightly lower overall gains but higher annualized returns. For the new sale to resale, potential for higher gains but lower annualized returns. Let's take a look at average losses. For the new sale and subsale, lower average loss with minimum annualized difference. Whereas for the new sale to resale, higher average loss but similar minimal annualized difference. So if you have been following my channel, you know we are always looking at optimizing the value of our property, right? As much as we can. And this also includes when to exit the property. Looking at the data, waiting after TOP seems to be a better option. Then why did I sell my own property back in 2022, 3 months prior to TOP, when I could just wait a couple of months later for at least 30,000 more higher returns? So here are my decision making process, but this may not be for everybody. So instead of guessing, let the REI method guide you step by step instead. Number 1, competition. While the wait makes sense for higher returns, there was also risk of more units selling and adjusting their prices. What usually happens to price when there's a lot of supply, aka a lot of units for sale? Price goes up or come down. Number 2, opportunity. One of the main reasons you ask me as a current investor is always to get ready to re-enter the market, because you never know when opportunity is there to grab. In the end, we got the next property that is potentially 100,000 below value, and it was a steal. Now, can you imagine if we had waited for that 30,000? Time may not be on my side to grab this deal. Interestingly, investing in CCR poses a higher risk of unprofitable transactions compared to the OCR and RCR, regardless of whether the sale occurs before or after TOP. This suggests that while CCR can offer high gains, it also carries significant risks.
Hey, have you subscribed to our channel yet? Come on, help us here by clicking on the bell notification. This will help us a lot.
So what's the catch with new sale to subsale? Well, reduced risk is great, but it's not the only factor to consider. Here's why new sale to subsale might not be for everyone. Number 1, holding power. If you have the financial resources to hold onto the property until after TOP, you might benefit from potential price appreciation after completion. Historically, condo prices in Singapore tend to rise after the development is finished. Number 2, missed market gains. The market can boom after you sell before TOP, meaning you might miss out on some potential profit. Number 3, understanding your own risk tolerance. Are you comfortable with potentially higher returns but also the possibility of larger losses for new sale to resale? Or do you prioritize minimizing risk and are okay with potentially slightly lower gains, which is new sale to subsale? So you got the knowledge on new sale to subsale and new sale to resale. But remember, there's no one size fits all solution. Consider your financial goals, risk tolerance, and the unique features of your condo before making a decision. Let's dive into the unique features that can make your condo shine even brighter in the market. Here are some condo specific factors that can influence your resale value regardless of the sales approach. Number 1, project reputation. A condo in a well-regarded development from a reputable developer is more likely to fetch a higher price. Research the developer's track record and the overall project concept. Number 2, market conditions. Stay informed about economic factors, interest rates, overall market trends. This can help you determine the optimal time to sell regardless of the approach. Unique features. Does your condo have a high floor with a stunning view, a private balcony, or perhaps proximity to desirable amenities? This can be major selling points. Now that we've considered your condo's unique features, let's explore how location can further impact resale value. Top performing districts can unlock even greater profit potential. The importance of location when it comes to condo sales performance. There are different regions in Singapore offer varying results. So here's a breakdown of some high performing districts. For investors seeking high potential gains, consider the CCR. However, remember, this region also carries the highest risk profile. And if you want to go for a much more balance between risk and reward, you want to explore RCR or even OCR. These areas often offer good returns with a lower risk profile. We've also identified some standout districts within these regions, and let's compare them. For new sale to subsale, the best performing is actually District 23, and the worst performing is District 18. How about new sale to resale? The best performing district for new sale to resale is actually District 20. Want to make a guess which is the worst performing new sale to resale district? Yes, District 9 is the worst performing new sale to resale.
Why not subscribe to the channel now? Give it a thumbs up at the same time. It will help us a lot.
Let's how to translate this information into actionable steps. Number 1, consult a real estate professional. An experienced realtor can provide personalized advice based on your specific condo, your financial goals, and risk tolerance. They can also provide insights into current market conditions and specific projects you might be interested in. And here in Singapore Real Estate Insider, we have a network of trusted realtors who can help you navigate that process as well. Number 2, research specific developments and districts. I want you to dive deeper into areas that interest you. Look out for data podcast on the condo sales performance in different districts to see if a particular approach, new sale to subsale or new sale to resale, has historically performed better in those areas. Consider factors like proximity to amenities, transportation links, and future development plans in those areas. Number 3, I want you to stay informed. Keep yourself updated on market trends, economic forecasts, government policies that might impact your condo prices. This will help you to make informed decisions about both the timing and approach to selling your condo. By combining data analysis, expert guidelines, and staying informed, you can navigate the Singapore condo market with confidence and choose this approach that best suits your individual goals and risk tolerance. Whether you're prioritizing minimizing risk with new sale to subsale, or you're aiming for potential higher returns with new sale to resale, with careful planning and a deep understanding of the market, you can always achieve success in Singapore property. So selling a condo is a big call, and timing it can make a world of difference. By following the strategies and partnering with top-notch realtor like us in Singapore Real Estate Insider, you can navigate the Singapore condo market with confidence and maximize your returns and success. Remember, knowledge is power, so stay informed and make those smart choices. If you have any questions or you want me to share more about your districts or even condo projects, leave a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more valuable insights from Singapore Real Estate Insider. Now that you know all these secrets, it's time that you plan to sell your condo with confidence. I'll see you guys next time.